Hello, my friends, and welcome. Well, the seasons are turning once again, and fall is in the air. The fall equinox occurs on September 23rd this year. It marks the end of the harvest season. For thousands of years, people all around the world have celebrated the final harvest during this time. The fall equinox is a day of balance with equal hours of daylight and nighttime. It's a day to pause and feel the perfect balance between the light and the dark. It's a great time to give thanks for the gifts given us by Mother Earth. This is the moment when we collectively feel the abundance of summer giving way to the darkness of winter. Celtic goddess Flidais, who represents both our domestic and our wild natures, is an excellent goddess to remember as we leave behind the domestic season of growing and harvesting and move into the season of darkness, where we can more easily access our wild, untamed selves. Her example helps us find balance within ourselves. Join me now for a little video tour of the beginning of fall here in Albuquerque in our cottonwood forest that we call the bosque, while I tell you a little bit about Flidais. And before I forget, you can find my Celtic Goddess Oracle deck on my website, and this is my rendition of Flidais as seen in the deck. And now, on to the video and some fall beauty. Flidais first appeared in the ancient mythological cycles of the Tuatha Dé Danann as an earth mother. She's a complex Celtic goddess with many differing stories and aspects. She was the mother of the Irish cultivator heroes Arden and Beataita, and the she farmers Bí Cuil and Dí Niand. From her, they gained the power to cultivate and work the earth for the good of the community. So here we see Flidais' connection to agriculture and the subsequent harvest. Called Lady of the Forest by modern pagans, Flidais is equally connected to both domestic and wild animals. Deer and cattle are her sacred animals, both of whom she milked. She called all the wild animals her cattle. Her many children and her strong association with milk and milking reveals her place as Mother Earth Goddess and Goddess of Abundance. In addition to her Earth Goddess aspects of nurturing and providing abundance, Flidais was said to be a shapeshifter, a goddess of sexuality, and a healing goddess. She is often called Flidais Fóicheann, which means Flidais the soft-haired or fair-haired. Goddess scholar Patricia Monahan asserts that her name means doe and links her to Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt. Flidais might even be a later incarnation of the ancient reindeer goddess from Paleolithic times. Various stories exist about her loves and marriages. In the Middle Irish glossary Fitness of Names, she is said to be the wife of legendary High King Adamir and the mother of Niasagaman. Her son inherited her powers. He too was able to milk the herds of deer and cows, creating great wealth and abundance for the land. In yet another tale, the metrical Dinshinash, she was the mother of Fan, Celtic sea goddess, a shapeshifter herself who guides us in our journeys from everyday awareness into the magical otherworld of altered states of consciousness. As Fan's mother, we see Flidais' connection to that moment of change between forms, the balance of the liminal before leaving one way behind and opening to the new way. Her aspects as goddess of sensuality and as Earth Mother are combined in the Ulster cycle, the driving off of Flidais' cattle. In this tale, Flidais was married to Ailill Finn, but infatuated with Fergus MacRog. She had heard tales of Fergus MacRog's prowess and let it be known that if he would help her escape from her husband, she would put her herd of deer and cattle at his disposal. Once this was done, she proved true to her word, milking only one of her cows to feed 300 men. This story also illustrates her sexual artistry. Only she could fully satisfy her lusty lover, Fergus. Her stories are a big contrast with the latter-day division of women into mothers and whores, again showing us the balance between two extremes. As an earth goddess, Flidais is associated with the colors brown and green. The deer is her sacred animal. There is disagreement among scholars over her position as Our Lady of the Forest, yet some believe that she rode in a chariot drawn by her sacred deer. Again, we see her association with the reindeer goddess, who flew through the sky in her sleigh drawn by flying reindeer. Trees are sacred to Flidais, who serves as protector of the trees and animals of the forest. She's also protector of the poor and outcasts, who called on her when they were in need of safe harbor. In this role, she reminds us of the need for balance between classes and the need for social justice. At this liminal moment of the fall equinox, let us draw inspiration from Flidais. Her powers and gifts symbolize the eternal cycles of growth and rebirth, offering us guidance to restore balance. Flidais helps us reconnect with the deepest, untamed parts of ourselves, where we can discover novel solutions to our myriad challenges. Asserting her right to share her powers with those she chooses, Flidais calls upon us to reclaim our own empowerment and sovereignty, urging us to forge our unique paths. Through her, we glimpse a new light, a fresh perspective on balance and abundance. Hold Flidais in your heart as you give thanks for all that you have and reflect on the balance within yourselves. Remember to honor both the light and the dark. Bye. I'll see you next time.